at the Bathurst Armor All 12-hour weekend Oz Racing Wrap, and we're very, very pleased to be joined tonight after qualifying by Oz Racing Wrap's own Daniel Erickson, and Daniel having his first trip around in the tin tops. Thanks for joining us, Daniel.
No worries, Shaun.
So, as I say, first trip around in a tin top in a race trim. How have you found driving it here?
Oh, very well. The cars are very user friendly. You know, they're not terribly rewarding if you go a bit too hard on them, but no, they're quite a good car to drive. Very user friendly, gentle on the brakes, you know, that type of thing. Much like a road car.
Yep. And was the mountain harder or easier? Because I mean, it's atrocious conditions out here. Is the mountain harder or easier than what you were expecting?
It's a lot more undulating than what I remember from TV. That's for sure. You know, I got a chance to walk around the track or drive around the track sort of Thursday night, so that gave me a bit of a heads up on what's coming up. But that was quite a daunting circuit. But it, you know, a lot of knacks to learn throughout the circuit, but I'm getting there.
Yep. And in qualifying today, you were, I think, quickest in the team.
Yeah, that's surprising. We were lucky enough. I was lucky enough to get a chance in the car. They combined the two sessions where they weren't originally because of the weather. I managed to get in the car and have a go, and yeah, I managed to just get up on the other two boys, which was quite pleasing.
So how many laps have you run? Because you had a really interrupted Friday, didn't you? You only ran a few laps on Friday.
Yeah, I got about 40 minutes in the car. Yep. So all up, I've done, I guess 50 or 60 minutes in the car. So that's my tin top experience so far.
And to put that in perspective for everybody, Daniel actually hadn't tested the car until this weekend, so it's a baptism of fire. Now, they asked in the press conference, the combined session, did you find any trouble with traffic with some of the really backmarkers slower end of the field?
Not so much. The only traffic I got so much was other cars slowing down, you know, letting the cars cool down before they come in. That's the most trouble I had. I was on a couple of good laps, but I got caught up, which is unfortunate, but you know, that's motor racing. Motor racing,
yep. And what's your favourite bit of the track now that you've driven it?
I do like the cutting. I had a bit of a moment getting into the skyline, so I don't like that corner so much, but no, the cutting's quite good, and coming down through the chase is really quite fun. Quite fun.
Now, tomorrow, how long do you expect you'll spend in the car tomorrow?
We're still going through strategy at the moment. I'm likely to start the car, start the race. Yep. So I'll do somewhere between a 1.5 to 3 hour stint first up.
Yep. Okay, and then it's just take it from there, I assume, a bit of a flexible strategy throughout the day, how the race pans out?
Yeah, we're working on now whether we do, the car will run for an hour and a half before a refuel. So whether we run for an hour and a half, do a gyro change while we're doing a refuel, or we push on and try and do, 2.5, 3 hours or whatever the case may be.
Yep. Okay, so good night's sleep ahead, no doubt, and looking forward to tackling that first corner tomorrow?
Yeah, exactly. The Evos are going to be quick off the line. We've got to keep an eye on them. I've got the Mustang right nearby. It's just ahead of me, so I've got to try and get past it as quick as possible to get away from it throughout the hill. But no, good night's sleep, and we'll be back here too early tomorrow morning. Okay, well, look, thank you very much for your time. We wish you the best for the race tomorrow, and we wish you the best for 2010 season wherever you end up racing. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. No worries.